Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome to Jita, because in today's video I want to give you guys a little update about a side activity that I've mentioned in the previous videos. So I've been doing some trading on the side and it's actually been going a lot better than expected this week. So I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update and show you that you don't need to be a super active or knowledgeable trader to make some money. But of course, if you go for the low time investment trading, you do need a little bit of luck and a little bit of patience. So I've been investing everything I have above 20 billion, and over here you can see I'm actually at 20.5 billion pretty much, and that's because some of the stuff that I put up here has sold. If I go for the transactions, you can see especially the Guardians here, they've sold for almost 139 million. I've bought those pretty cheaply. Unfortunately, I never wrote down how much, but I did make a tidy profit off of those. Let's take a quick look at the chart here. I think at this bottom, close to 120 is where I bought it. If I'm not mistaken, 118 or something like that, and then selling them for 140. That's definitely a nice and tidy profit that I made here. And then you can see that also some Nemesis stealth bombers, purifiers here have sold. So that is unexpected in my book, because looking at Eve Talk, it looked to me like the stealth bomber market was not fluctuating enough for me to do these kinds of trades. But that's pretty good news. Oh, well, it actually did just happen. So I bought on this low right here, close to 18 million. And now on this spike up here, I actually sold several of my stealth bombers. Definitely more than 10% profit on those as well. So that was very good news and quite unexpected, to be honest, that they did manage to sell as quickly as they did. I mean, I think I put up the order for less than a week and I held on for them for like a month or something like that, when they were really very low across the board for all of these stealth bombers. So that's been going quite well. Now there are still a few sell orders left, including a couple of purifiers and then the hounds. Those unfortunately have not followed suit just yet. So if I go for the chart here, as you can see, it tried to spike up, but hesitation in the market. If it had gone a little bit higher, I may have been able to sell these hounds for a tidy profit. Just didn't happen at this moment yet, but I do think it's gonna happen at some point. I mean, stealth bombers are going to at least spike up to 20 million at some point. I'm confident of that. So I'll just wait it out. I put them up for 19 million, and again I bought them pretty damn cheaply. You can also see a couple of faction goods here, especially here, this Shadow Serpentis remote tracking computer. That's from my exploration, so that's how I'm currently adding funds to my trading. But for the short and medium term trades, I am focusing on the Tech 2 ships, because I feel that there's enough volatility in there and I can get decently lucky, which I've been for instance the Nemesis and for the Guardians. So this is also why you're seeing some wolves here in the buy orders. 50 million, pretty small order, small potatoes, but if I can get 10% profit out of that, 5 million for a trade doesn't sound too bad. Unfortunately, it needs to really drop down. It's very ambitious to try 17 million. I did it, I think, on this low right here, gambling that the wolf would go even lower. And so this may just be a little bit too optimistic to pick him up for 17 million. I'm gonna scope it out for maybe 1 or 2 more weeks, but if need be, I may just cancel the order if I find something better, or set it at a more reasonable price, closer to 18 million or something like that. But I do feel that there's also profit to be made in this ship, because as you can see, there is some spiky behavior right here, and we do hit bottoms of 18 million apparently on the chart. And then when you do go up to 21, 22 million, that would be very good, of course, and potentially some profit. So my rule of thumb, I always try for 10% profit. And once you get the ball rolling, like now I have another 400 million to invest in stuff, you can actually play a little bit on both sides of the market. You know, put up some ambitious buy orders, put up some ambitious sell orders, see how the market does. In stuff like Tech 2 ships that fluctuates enough, you can often have those tidy profits roll in once in a while. So that's been going decently well, and yeah, I made some profit on a few of the trades. So really good to see that my own doing Eve Talk is helping me a little bit in the game. You can also see that I've bought some Isogen here and some Noxium, and Isogen like spike up in value because I thought I only bought for 50 million, but I must have had some left or something like that then. Still, this is my longer term game plan. I'm actually going to start investing some of my extra capital and some of my earnings into minerals. The thinking here is that when the new structures come out, those will need to be produced. That will require a lot of minerals. So at some point there's going to be a boom in the demand for minerals, and yeah, I want to be able to ride that wave when it comes out. Or if I need them myself, I'd rather pick up minerals cheaply now that I can then invest into producing my own structure. If it becomes really that expensive to get a structure or the structure that I want, then this could be a good investment for that as well. But I'm thinking that I'll be able to afford a structure no problem, but having minerals in stock, slowly buying them now at low points, such as right here, as you can see, Isogen going to a pretty low point for 6 months towards 105 million. The buyers are below 100. That's quite amazing. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna put up a buy order. So buy, let's put that advanced. Let's give it just a straight 100. I'm hoping that that'll last long enough. Then I'll buy 50,000 until I guess 50 million or something like that. For 3 months, and there we go. I'll buy half a million Isogen at 100. I feel that that's a pretty damn good thing to do, especially long term, and considering that the new structures are coming. These are the investments that I do make from time to time as well. And so yeah, let's just press buy on this one. And then it's just a matter of waiting if this buy order does get filled. Considering the downward trend in Isogen here, I do think it could get filled decently quickly, and then depending on that I may start looking for other minerals. But yeah, there you go guys, quick update on some trading that I've also been doing on the side. I've actually been a bit more active in the trading this week, and the result has been quite good. So my thinking at the moment is don't rush things either, don't expect too much, but once a week or twice a week, come back to Jita, reinvest the stuff that's been sold, and try to get the ball rolling that way, with one thing at the back of my mind: invest in minerals for the longer term, for when the structures come. I'm divulging some of my tricks, which may not be the best for a trader, but honestly I'm not like a cutthroat trader or a big player or anything like that. I just do this on the side, and I had such a good week with the Guardians selling, the stealth bombers selling all of a sudden out of the blue, that I thought it was worth giving you guys a little bit of heads up that this is a part of EVE Online as well. And I feel comfortable spending everything over 20 billion in my wallet. May seem a little silly, but I think everyone has their own point for that. And yeah, as a result, this is what I'm doing for short term, medium term. Take 2 ships. I feel that there's profits to be made there. Longer term, I invest in minerals. So that's what's been going on here as well. Maybe some of these tips could help you find your way to the market and some profits as well. Anyways, that's it for this video then guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.